Hi there folks, Borislav 24/7 here with another Days Gone Horde series video where I focus solely on one specific horde. And in this video folks, it is the WESTFIR Horde that gets my full attention. This one should be fun folks. Right, on to some information for this horde. It is basically 75 strong. It is located in the northwest of the Lost Lake region. And this horde is available to take on as soon as you reach the Lost Lake region. Now, there are 3 locations in order to take out this horde. First of all, that is their daytime location. From here, you're moving well over to the far west, where they have their night watering location. And finally, right over here, that is where they go to feed. So, a few methods to take this horde out folks, including no less than 3 easy kill locations. So let's get to it folks. Right then, on to the first method, and this is the conventional method. It basically takes place during the daytime, and I'm basically going to hit them hard while they are in the cave. You basically just need an attractor to start this off. I like to throw the attractor just down there. There is actually 2 sections that the horde needs to climb in order to get to where I currently am. So while the attractor is down there, I'm basically going to go to town with the SMP9, or any other fast firing weapon that you may have will also suffice. I've gone with a grenade there just to get the numbers well down, and I do actually go with an attractor bomb here as well, and that placement there folks was actually a mistake. It was not required. I actually kind of lost count when doing this as to exactly how many of the freakers were left, and there wasn't many, so that was a waste of an attractor bomb. If I was going to place it, it probably should have been on that area right there, but never mind, the job is done folks. Right, so on to the first of the 3 easy kill locations, and this one is as easy as it gets folks. It takes place during the daytime, so very easy to find the horde. And the beauty of this particular method is you don't even really need to bother with attracting the horde, because the bike will do that job for you. Basically, once I'm up here, I'm just looking to use the bike to climb up onto this section right here. And that is it. You just watch. It's not going to be... Yep, they are already out and already looking for me, and they know where I am now. And here is another beauty of this easy kill location. Look at the line of sight that I have for the horde that's coming up. So I can take out a good deal of their numbers before they even reach where I am. And of course, the location that I am at right now is untouchable. So I'm not really giving the horde that is beside me too much of my attention. I am really now just focusing on the wanderers that just may flip and decide to not bother coming anywhere near. Because, yeah, they're still there, they're not going anywhere. But there is one there, and yeah, I can see another over yonder there. In fact, I think that was actually a screamer, but never mind. I'll pick up the ears for that one later. And this is it now. I'm just focusing on the last of these. And, of course, it's another one of these that basically as you move along the rock, the horde will move alongside you. So I've just moved over a touch to my left, and it just creates a nice area here that they will congregate down by, and it makes the job of taking out this horde a very easy one. In fact, there's a few more still to come, but that's okay. Not a problem. Again, the line of sight there is fantastic. You can pick them off so easily. And that is that one done folks. That is the easy kill location number 1 done and dusted. Okay, on to the easy kill location number 2, and this basically takes place at their night watering area. That is where the horde will be, but that where I have just marked on the map is where I'm going to take the bike to. Now, I must warn you all in advance, this is not a quick method for taking out this horde. However, it is an exceptionally safe method. It really is folks. If you're someone that just doesn't like to get up close and personal to the horde, this method is as good as it gets. You do have to take care when you're basically maneuvering the bike about. If you just follow the line that I took, it is a nice easy job to get to the top there. And basically from here, I'm just looking to take out this horde nice and easy. You will get some of the horde coming over, but the majority will stay over there. So I am actually going to try and speed things up here by using an attractor. It certainly won't bring all of the horde over, but it will at least get a reasonable amount of their numbers over to my position. And in the meantime, I'm just going to just keep plodding along here and taking out a few of the of the freakers that are basically across the lake area here. And how are we doing? Yeah, they are really slow in getting over to this position. As you can see, I am now finally starting to get some of the numbers over here, but still, you will be lucky if I've got a third of the horde coming over here, and that's after throwing in a tractor. So it just gives you a very good idea of just how slow a process this particular method is. But I badly wanted to show this one, folks, because it is a really, really safe method. Said before, for anybody who really doesn't like getting up close and personal with the freakers, this is just a fantastic way of taking out the horde. And it gives you a lot of target practice and gun practice at the same time. You know, you're trying to pick them off from long distances when they're across the lake area there. And when they do finally get over to this position, yeah, happy days. But they do tend to congregate over there by that tree. And yeah, another area that you can take them out very nicely. But basically, folks, I'm just going to let the rest of this video play out, because it does still have a bit of time to go yet before I manage to take out this entire horde. Okay, at this point I've had enough. Whatever is still left is not much, so I'm taking the time to get the bike off this area and I'm basically going headhunting here. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long now, folks. I'm just basically going to be shooting anything in sight at this point, so I don't know if the particular freakers that I'm shooting right now are or are not part of the horde that I'm trying to eliminate. So basically anything that moves is getting it. And there we go. Finally. If you don't mind taking your time in taking out this horde, this is not a bad way of doing it, but honestly, some of the other methods are better, as I'm sure you'll agree, folks. Right, and folks, on to easy kill location number 3, and this basically takes place at their nighttime feeding area. And again, any fans of the Infested challenge on Days Gone will know this area very well. Yes, it's the petrol station area that I myself frequent when taking on this challenge in a big way. Now, the idea of this, folks, is just to basically get the horde's attention because I'm looking to get myself to a rock area and it is a little bit too far away to get the entire horde over quickly. So this really does speed up the process, but this needs to be watched closely, folks. You first of all need to get the bike onto that section there, then get off, and then this is very important, you need to move down this rock section to that area, because there is other parts of this rock area that are not untouchable. You can get problems, but once you are at this section right here, it's all good, folks. And from here, yes, I pretty much have all the hordes, so this should be a very nice, quick, easy affair indeed. Now, from this point onwards, it is just a clean-up job. But it is worth noting, folks, that the setup for this particular kill location is by far the hardest part, because you are under a time constraint basically when you're trying to do it. The horde is bearing down on you, and if you don't get it quite right, you can get company at that position. So if you're a little bit unsure of it, take the time to actually practice it first before attempting it. And what the fuck, this is a tad unusual here, folks, because I have already taken out this horde and I all of a sudden have rather a large amount of freakers again. I think this is another horde. I'm not sure which one, and to be quite honest, I don't really care, because I'm just going to take out the freakers here that are present, and I'll just basically collect the extra ears. But yeah, as soon as I've taken care of these last ones, I'll basically just get off this rock area safely. And it's worth knowing, folks, also, coming up next, I am going to show 3 fantastic locations where you can get your hands on some very nice resources in the Lost Lake region. And right now, all I'm doing is simply recovering the bike, because it's a tad problematic to get it down from that position. So here are these 3 locations, folks. Right then, folks, for 3 fantastic locations to get good resources in the Lost Lake area. This is the first of the 3 locations. It is basically Sherman's Camp. And in Sherman's Camp, there are 2 spots very near to each other where you can get a lot of items straight away. So we'll get off the bike and I'll show you exactly where they are. From here, just turn around, head up these steps, up the second set, and just here, right here, once you go over here, not only is there a weapon with ammunition, but look at that, you have 2 smoke bombs. Now, it gets a lot better from here, folks, because the second spot, which isn't very far away, it's basically the very top of the Metolius Bank here. So I'm just using that method in order just to climb up a little bit quicker. And from here, just get to the roof. There is some scrap over there. That is pretty commonplace. As well as that, you have a few items over here, more ammunition, a sniper rifle, but check it out here. 2 flashbangs and 2 attractor bombs. Right, folks, location 2 is very close to the Sawmill Horde. Now from the front of the sawmill section, I'm actually going to mark this on the map exactly where it is, because you may find, unless you've actually been to this location before, it won't be shown on the map. So take a good look at where I've marked it from, and I'm purposefully starting the run to get to this area from an area that people know very well. So basically I'm looking to run along the side of the sawmill, and basically after this next set of trees here, I'm looking to turn to my left, just head on up here, and I'm not too far away at all now. You will eventually reach this very picturesque part of Days Gone, and if you head over up into this section, this is where you get all the goodies. Starting off with a fire axe, a fantastic melee weapon to get a hold of, but as well as this is the main haul. You have one medkit, one attractor bomb, one frag grenade, and one proximity mine. As well as this, there is more ammunition should you need it. Right folks, the third location is basically located just to the west of the sawmill, and I'm just going to mark it on the map right there because it is that very building. So from the sawmill, just right over there, and that is where you are looking at. It's this house here, and basically you're just looking at the one window up there that is not boarded up. That's how you get into the house, and once you're in, there is a lot of very nice items. Starting off first of all with a normal attractor, and on the next table here there is a remote bomb. Very nice to get a hold of, as they are quite hard to come by. Now there is also a 9mm pistol down here, which most people won't bother with, but here are the goodies. One frag grenade and one proximity mine. And as well as this folks, there is a great number of items in this house that can be used for crafting. Overall, a very nice haul from these three locations. Right then folks, as always, I like to go to a stealth option after I've shown a few locations where you can get your hands on some very good items. And for this stealth method, I am again going to be using a daytime location, so it is basically beside their cave area, and this is a perfect spot here. It's far enough away that you shouldn't get any bother, and at the same time you can see exactly what is going on. So any issues with throwing the items where you want them to be thrown to are not a problem. Now I'm starting off with a flashbang, and now I've basically just gone with an attractor, and then of course I'm going to be following that up with a grenade, because I know I'm going to take 30 of them out straight away with a grenade because they are tightly bunched. Very nice, that's the first part of the job done. Now because they are still trying to get out of that area, I'm going to go with a pipe bomb without even attempting to put down another attractor of any nature. I'll go with another pipe bomb just to get the numbers down, and at this point now, yeah, now it's going to be the coup de grace here. It's going to be an attractor bomb, because I don't think there is more than 20 of them left at this point. If there is, I'm going to be ready with a Molotov, but it's not required folks. And that is the end of the video folks. That is the WESTFIR Horde well and truly taken care of. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video.